Okay, I'm ready now. Alright. Welcome back, everyone. This is a pretty different game from what we just saw earlier. This is Sonic Battle. This is pretty cool fighter for the Game Boy Advance. I'm just gonna go straight into it. Alright, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So this is Sonic Battle Sonic Story. Well, we're not going to be playing through all the stories today. This is a nice kind of showcase run for marathons. Because this runs half an hour, but all stories is like 4 hours, so... yeah, we're just gonna... here we go. Alright. Story of this game is that Sonic goes to this beach one day, and he discovers this robot there. And this robot doesn't really talk or say anything, so he thinks, might as well bring it to Tails then. Little does he know is that this is actually the world's most powerful weapon and can destroy a lot of stuff. This was made by ancient peoples with robot technology, because you know, you can relate to that, right? Don't you just walk on the beach one day and find the world's most powerful robot being made by ancient peoples? You know, I do that every weekend. So. We get to see Rouge there. We get to see her later. We're gonna walk on up to Tails' house. When we see Mr. Bad Dude Shadow himself. He's a pretty bad dude. He's black and he turns our back to us, and he's also red, and he's just very mean looking. We're gonna say no. Alright. Oop, there we go. And so what we're gonna be using in this run, we're gonna be using a variation of two specials here. We're going to be using this special, and then after that one we're going to be using this one. Oh. Oh. There we go, if he wants to cooperate with me. Alright, we're going to want to keep him in a corner. Alright. Here we go. Oop! He's not wanting to cooperate with me. RNG, not the greatest today. Alright, done. Alright, but yeah, pretty much what we're going to be using as fights is kind of that variation. Because after the AI blocks one special, you just use the other special. And so then Tails shows up after. And was like, hey, there's a robot there. And we're like, yeah, we beat Edgy McEdgy guy. And that was it was a thing, I guess. So we're gonna go down over here.
Hi, sugar.
Alright. Just gotta go through some text here. Keep mashing. There is quite a bit of text we gotta mash through. And there we go. So whenever you hit Rouge, she kind of flies up there. So ideally, we'll want to hit her with these rings most of the time. But if she blocks them, then we'll just do that. We can throw the ring up in midair, which is why we want to hit her with it most of the time. And we can get wrecked. Oh, we can get wrecked then too. Getting wrecked is my specialty tonight, apparently. Alright, Dungeons. Yeah, this is definitely one of the more obscure Sonic games. So I'll explain a bit more about the combat system in this game. So, you've got these really awesome 3D environments, which is pretty impressive on the Game Boy Advance. It's kind of similar to Power Stone, because you've got some stocks and whatnot, and you just got this big open environment you can go through. It could also be compared to Smash Bros. That way too. There we go, got her in the corner, very nice. Let's see. The AI spawns in different spots each time, so... yeah, sometimes you have to go and search for them. Alright. Oops. Alright, there's one. There we go. Alright, all done. Alright, so we beat Rouge. We're not really sure what's happening with that. We're just gonna go to Tails' lab. See what's up there. What's up, Tails? How's it going? And suddenly we got met by a fake robot. So these are robots that Eggman's been making because he thought Emerald was pretty useless, so he's gonna make his own robots that are cooler and whatnot. And they're gray, so that's a thing, I guess. Because gray is now a cool color. Alright. And pretty much do that. These robots are not really a problem at all. They don't really, like, they run pretty slow. They're not really blocking anything. They just kind of get wrecked. So pretty chill fights right here at the beginning. Just kind of to get you situated to the game. So at this point, you're still just supposed to be learning stuff. Oh, there we go. He blocked this time. Look at those extremely fast jabs. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go talk to Tails here. He's pretty much telling us what we saw, what I said earlier. So now we get to teach Emerald some moves, because one of the things about this game is that you can customize Emerald with any of the moves you get throughout the game. So when you fight enemies in this game, you get a card every now and then. And that card will have a move that you give to Emerald. And so this is just kind of a demonstration of that mechanic. It's pretty cool. You can use it in New Game Plus runs of this game for any percent New Game Plus. You can't for any percent though, which makes some fights particularly challenging. There we go. And you might have saw what I did there when I flew over to Emerald, is that you can follow up from heavies like that for a nice like KO combo. So that's a cool mechanic. It's kind of like Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, how you can super jump in that game. And we're going to do launchers here, which is just back and punch. Yeah, pretty awesome that you can get this variety of moves on a GBA game. Because keep in mind, a lot of fighting games, right, they'll have, you get a full fight stick for them. With a lot of buttons, and the GBA only has LR, and then AB start select, so... I'm pretty impressed with that. Alright, just reading through some notes here. Right. Tails is just gonna talk a lot with us, just saying, hey, remember you can customize Emerald with the R button. It's like, yeah, we're not gonna do that ever. Make sure you press the R button though. And we're gonna quit that battle. That was a pretty intense fight. Whew, making me sweat. Alright. So here we go. So we're gonna be doing a 10 KO fight. They're blocking us already. Ideally what I want to do is I want to hit both AI with one move, so I have to use the least amount of moves. Whether they want to cooperate is another matter, which they don't seem to want to, especially with what Tails was doing there. He was wanting to follow me and jab whenever I did a special, which is like the worst thing I could have had happen. Yeah. Stop. He's literally just wanting to stop my specials. Like... oh man. That's funny. There we go. Alright, where are they? Alright. So you're gonna see them flashing there. If you're wondering what that's about, in this game, if you get hit with enough moves, you build up a special gauge, and you can use it like that. You could use one special to instant KO someone with it. That becomes pretty useful for the Gamma fight that will be later on. We want to try to keep it for that fight. Alright. There we go. This is pretty nice now. They're both right in the corner there, where I want them to be. And I can also both hit them with specials. And you want them in a corner because in fighting games you have less options when you're in a corner. So it's less places they can move, less variability they can go in. We got a rare card! Oh wow! That's pretty awesome, but it's also a time loss. Because of more animations. But we got a rare card, so hey. Alright. Next, we're just gonna make a quick stop by Tails' house. And Sonic's gonna give the suggestion to have Emerald do a fight. We're gonna use the same setup here in terms of specials. You can customize your different specials, which ones you'll use for each fight. We always do 2-1-3 though for Sonic's story. Hardest fight ever. So pretty much the strategy with Emerald is you want to use POW in the air. And you want to kind of hit them when you're falling back, then keep them in a stun lock. So I'm going to see if I can keep getting that. Which she seems to be doing nicely. So the AI will go just away just a little bit. Look at that extremely fast heavy, by the way. You think the heavy you're using in a the heavy move you're using in a fighting game is slow? Check out Emerald's heavy there. Alright, there we go. And just like that. All done. So we're gonna make our way up to the summit right here. We're gonna fight Gamma. Alright. 2-1-3, there we go. That's another thing I'm impressed about with, by the way, with the customization. There's a ton of moves for you to pick from. So you can really play to whatever style you like best. Oh, alright. So what I want to do there is I want to block Gamma's explosion at just the right time. Let's see. It's always, there we go. It's always later than you think it is. And I want to do that because I fill out my special, like I mentioned earlier. There we go. And ideally, I want Emerald and Tails to use their 1 HKO move on Gamma here. There we go. I'm gonna charge, just get a little bit more special. There we go. Just like that. Alright, here's some more cards. If we were to customize Emerald, we could use them for him, but we're not going to. But these are kind of all the different moves you can get them. So, tons of diversity. Pretty awesome. Alright, Gamma wants a rematch. Yeah, this is kind of another... The team aspect in this is kind of another way how this is similar to like Smash Bros. In Smash Bros, you could have teams, whatnot, of 1v3 or 2v2, however. Same thing here. We're on red team for this one. There we go. So far I'm getting these blocks, which is good. That's nice that they're keeping them in a stun lock, too. There we go. That's pretty good luck if they're keeping him in the stun lock. Because that means it gets an easier setup for me to hit him. And so he doesn't run around and whatnot. Okay. That's fine though, we've got special here. Just like that. Ooh, dang. Ooh, where'd he go? Oh, there you go. This is kind of him trolling me a bit, running around and stuff. There we go. Block? Alright. Yeah, knowing how to adapt where the AI go to is definitely one of the biggest parts in learning this run. You gotta just keep adapting and whatnot. Just kind of roll with whatever they give you. Ah, almost got the block. There we go. Alright, now he's on his last stock. We don't have too many fights after this one, by the way. Yeah, this run goes by pretty fast. We did both our Gamma fights. We got our last fight coming up with Knuckles. Knuckles, no chuckles, flexing muscles, echidna. Some more sweet moves we could give. Yeah, this fight with Knuckles is going to be with Emerald. This fight can be pretty tough. If Knuckles doesn't want to cooperate, it can make it tough. We'll see where it goes though. So yeah, Knuckles gets mad because he thinks we're rolling with one of Eggman's robots, but we are not. Emerald is a good guy. Nope. Come on, let me get you in the stomach. There we go. Alright. That's a move I don't want to see. That's, yeah, I don't want him to use a lot of that. So I'm gonna scan around. There he is, right over there. Oh, come on. Yep. He could follow up like that too. If he gets just a jab on us, it makes it pretty tough. We're very weak because we don't have any customized moves. So he could follow up with us even like with those jabs, whatnot, and get a KO. That's what makes that kind of scary. And there's 2 fights we do with him. So this is fight 1, and then we got fight 2 after. With 10 stocks for the next one. Yep. Any of his specials we really don't want to see. Because it does a lot of damage. And it's just not good. Just a wide hitbox, so it's really easy to get hit by it. There we go. Alright, so that went okay. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. There's one of Knuckles' launchers. Alright. So we'll see how this fight goes. So I was a little early on my stun lock there, so that can happen from it. Oh, okay. There we go. That's a bit better positioning than I wanted to be in. It can be hard to get it quite right sometimes because Knuckles' positions always change, so you can move out of where you need him for the stun lock, and then there you go. This is what I want. That's not what I wanted. There you go. You can get a hit on him just like that from when you spawn, which is pretty nice. Oh, I don't like that one. There we go. He's trying to Shoryuken me. Not gonna let him do that. Alright. Just like that. There we go. I'm gonna charge up just in the case I can get enough for an OHKO. There we go, that was really good. That's what I want it to look like. That's like ideal right there. Yeah, sometimes these blocks get in the way of how you want to set up your stun lock. Because they will block the space you need. We're getting it just right. So I'll try to keep it in the center here. Okay, there's that follow-up. Alright, that's okay though. And he does have an OHKO move he can do if he hits me with any of his specials. So that's not ideal, but we can work around it. There we go. Alright. There we go. Fortunately, that one special is super slow that he does. That jab. Or like that slow punch, rather. So we can keep him in stun lock after, which is really nice. Nice block. There we go. Oh, nice block to death, though. That's like getting blue shell skip and then hitting a banana peel. Alright. And we are done with all the fights, so time will come up in just a little bit here. Yeah, pretty short showcase. There's a lot of cool stuff going for this game that I don't even get to show, really. Yeah, overall, game has some really cool mechanics. If you're looking for a new fighter to try out, I highly recommend it. And just got some more cutscenes to go through. So yeah, we went to Knuckles because we wanted to get a piece of the Master Emerald, which helps level up Emerald, gets him stronger. And time. There it is. So this is just more story going on. Just about Emerald and his purpose. Yeah, overall, pretty cool game. I recommend people to try it out. It's a Sonic game not many people have heard of. Two other shoutouts I want to make is shoutouts to Blast the Process, being a really cool community of Sega runners, trying to get Sega games kind of out there in the spotlight. Show them that can be really great runs. And I also want to give a shout out to Speedy Fists, which is a community of fighting game speedrunners. We have Discords for both of those. For Speedy Fists, we have a channel for almost any fighting game you could want to speedrun. Highly recommend checking out both of those. Really, both great places. And yeah, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed Sonic Battle Mario Kart DS. Thanks for coming by, view it. Thanks for letting Handheld Heroes letting me run this. I hope you all have a good day tonight.